welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another mental health video. Not a mental health Monday, as today is not a Monday when you're seeing this, or actually it could be any day if you're seeing this at a different time, but whatever day it is, I hope you're having a great one. Today I thought I'd do a video about coping with having scars and it being summer. Now today is not a very sunny day, as you can see. However, it is coming up to summer and some of us, we do have scars, and it's a very, very difficult time to be in. It's really actually very difficult. It's a difficult time to kind of adjust to and to have to comprehend, and every day is a battle of what should I wear, who am I going to be with, what am I going to see, like what happens if this happens, what happens if that happens, what happens if so-and-so sees my scars. Everything is like a constant battle in your head. It's like a constant stream of just what ifs in your head, and it's a really difficult time to be in. Now I thought I'd do a video today in preparation for summer, and this is not a video saying hey go show your scars, hey don't go show your scars. This is a video just saying that if you wanted to show your scars, and it was any time of year regardless of summer, but I'm just making it about summer because, you know, it's a time of year where people wear less clothing just because it is very hot, the weather is changing, and it's important to feel comfortable in your own skin during this time. And this is basically the way that I have managed to become comfortable with my scars in summer and all year round, because there was a time where I didn't show any of my arms or legs for like 3 years straight. I wore long sleeves, and I know there's probably a lot of people going through that dilemma, and it's important to be able to know that it's okay if you want to show your scars, and it's okay, it's your body, do what you like basically. But I know how difficult it can be, so that's why I'm gonna talk you through the ways that I managed to become comfortable with showing my scars. So step number one is to prepare. I don't know what I did with my arm then. Prepare and communicate with the people around you. So the reason I put this as the first step is because for me, this was what I did first. It was a meaningful conversation I had with the people who I surrounded myself with the most. And it wasn't a very long conversation. There was obviously an initial conversation with my parents, a different time when I told them about my self-harm. And if you'd like a video on how I told my parents about my self-harm, then give this video a like or something, just let me know, because that's a whole different subject. But this is talking about that my parents know, but we're at the stage where it is hot and I am wanting to wear my arms out. So basically I think it's very important for you to communicate with the people around you and prepare them, because preparing them makes it sound like it's something really bad, and I'm not saying that we're going to prepare them for something bad. I'm just saying that people might be shocked if they don't know, say friends or family. If they don't know, they might be shocked if they see that you've got self-harm scars and you've never told them before. That is something that is alarming to a lot of people. Secondly, it will just ease the pressure off you, because you've already spoke to them and said, look, I'm wearing my arms out today, or I'm wearing my legs out, wherever, you know, wherever it is the place that you've self-harmed in the past. And just basically saying, look, I am going to do this, and I would wish for you to be supportive of me. Because if you open that channel of communication, it gives them the channel basically to be able to help you and support you in the situation that you're going to be in. Say for example you're going to the park, then if you notice that people are giving you weird looks or something, you can confide in them and say like, look, someone's giving me weird looks, and the other person can support you and help you through that. This was something that really helped me. Having supportive people around me was like the biggest thing in the world. Like Pip, she was always so supportive of me. Before I met her, I never really wore my arms out, not even in front of my family. And then when I was around her and I showed my arms, I realised that she didn't care that much, and it really like she didn't care at all actually, and it really gave me the boost to think, you know what, people actually aren't so concerned about me and my body, they're probably concerned about themselves and how they look. And I don't know, having supportive people around you just means that you don't feel so isolated and feel like everyone's staring at you, because they're not. They're prepared. They already know that you're going to wear your arms out, so they're probably going to avoid glancing or staring at your arms because they just want to make you feel at ease and just be there for you. Numero 2, I wrote down, do not compare yourself to other people. And this goes with everything, so this doesn't matter if you've got scars or not. Do not compare yourself to other people and make yourself feel comfortable that day. So, for example, say we're going to the park and you've decided, you know what, it's a hot day, I'm gonna wear shorts, I'm gonna wear a t-shirt, and I'm gonna do it. You've already prepared your friends, you've already spoke to them and said, I'm gonna wear my self-harm scars out just for like pre-warning, this is what I'm gonna do. You've got to make sure that you then feel comfortable to be able to enjoy the day. That's the thing, because what we don't want is for you to wear your arms out and be so preoccupied with the fact that you have your arms or your legs out and you're just feeling so self-conscious that you can't actually enjoy what you were going to be doing. Instead, we're going to make yourself feel comfortable in other ways. I was told at Christmas by this lady who came to my house, that sounds really random, just on the crisis team, not just a random lady that came to my house, you know. Hey, I've got some information for you. No, she said to me that when you're in uncomfortable situations, having comfort otherwise and in other places is so important. So if you feel comfortable, you know, carrying a jacket, do so, because then you can always put it on if you need to. If you feel comfortable when you're wearing like bottom ass makeup, or if you've got your hair all did and you know you look all done up, then do that. Make yourself feel comfortable in other ways. Wear a cute outfit that day. And I'm not, this sounds like I'm making like really belittling and obvious comments, but it's something that is so true. If you feel good otherwise about yourself, then you're not going to be so preoccupied with the one thing that is concerning you. It's like that oh, what's it called? That metaphor, is it a metaphor? That anecdote that insecurities are like a shit in a pool. So you can have a beautiful pool and you can, the pool can be really long and really blue and gorgeous, but if there's a shit in the corner, you're not gonna go in that pool because there's a shit in the pool. That's like an insecurity. So you can have all of these great aspects about yourselves, but you're gonna just focus on that little shit in that little corner. But if we just ignore the shit and make sure that the pool is extra comfortable and extra great that day, and we put a barrier against that shit so that its shit cannot infest the rest of the water, you're gonna feel so much better. And honestly, that is such a big thing, and don't take that for granted. Wear what you want to wear that day, wear what makes you feel good, do what you want to do. You know, if it can be anything, but just make sure that you feel extra comfortable, especially in situations where you know you're going to feel slightly uncomfortable. Numero, why do I keep doing that with the numbers? Number 3, affirmations. Affirmations, they are so important. Now, if you don't know what affirmations are, then they are a statement or a phrase that you can repeat over and over to yourself. The more you say something over and over to yourself, the more your brain is likely to believe it. So affirmations are so important. So if you can get into the habit of looking in the mirror, not even looking in the mirror, just get into the habit of saying to yourself a statement that you know is true, but you don't believe necessarily. So if I said to myself, like, I am beautiful, I am beautiful, I'm beautiful. Now, if I repeated that over and over again, the more likely I'm gonna start to believe that I'm beautiful. You know what I mean? So that would make me feel so cringe. Kind of cringy thing to do because it feels so wrong to be saying these words to yourself. But the more you do it, honestly, the better your experiences in life will be, because you'll start to believe in yourself. Your self-worth will just like skyrocket, and just you'll feel so much better about yourself. I like to remind myself of all the cool other shit that my body can do. Like, my body is able to breathe by itself, it can fucking run, not very well, but it can run. I can lift my dog up, I can cuddle my dog, I can, you know, hug my boyfriend, I can do all of these other things. And again, I don't want to take away from the severity that of self-harm and how it feels, and I remember how it feels to be in a situation where you do feel uncomfortable with self-harm, but reminding yourself that your body is literally just there for you to be able to get around, and you're so much more than your body, then it really helps. I have, where is it? It's actually, oh god. I have this little box of affirmations which you can read to yourself. Yeah, I'll try and link something like this down below because I got it from ASOS, but I don't think they do it anymore. But they just come with little like note cards, as you can see. And this one says, I am in control of my life. I choose to think positively and to fill my days with joy and love. And this would just be something that you say over and over again to yourself. And yeah, I really like this. So if I can find something similar, I will try and link it down below. But yeah, honestly, affirmations are top notch. If you can get into starting to say affirmations to yourself, it will really like increase your own like positive energy and positive vibes around yourself. So the fourth one that I wrote down is, do not give a fuck. As long as you are doing what you want, then that is all that matters. As long as you are doing what you want, as long as you are not hurting anybody, as long as you are doing what you think is right, then carry on doing that, sis. Like, seriously, carry on doing it, because it is so important to believe in yourself and believe in all of your actions and what you're doing. Honestly, this is so important to not care about what other people think of you, because most of the time people are too preoccupied with themselves to think about anyone else. Honestly, most of the time people are so preoccupied with themselves that they're not even conscious about what the hell you're doing. But it's so important to fake it till you make it. Now, I know there's a strong line between like expressing how you feel and faking it till you make it, but in these situations I really think faking it till you make it works. If you act confident and change your whole body language to be confident, like, and you envision what a confident person looks like and try and recreate that, you will come across confident with the people. You will come across as a confident, strong woman, man, you know. Sis, you'll be killing the game. This is an actual DBT skill, which is called act opposite to emotion. So if you're feeling really like nervous and kind of fearful, if you act opposite to that, and when I say act opposite, I mean like fully change how you appear to people, change your body language, like sit up straight, make eye contact with people, talk with passion, and like just envision what a confident person would do. And by replicating that, you can actually change your internal thoughts and behaviors and emotions. It's all linked up. How you act and how you think and behave is all in a cycle together. So if you change the way you're behaving, that will change the way you're thinking, so you'll start to think more positively, which will in turn change your emotions, because your emotions will start to think, oh, I'm actually thinking more positively, I'm gonna feel more positive. And they all link up together, you know. This is a fully CBT cycle, if you don't mind me saying. But yeah, fake it till you make it, and do not give a fuck what other people think, because their opinions do not matter. And number 5 I wrote down is to love yourself and who you are being, because you are being a strong and courageous person by going out there and showing your scars. It isn't easy, and people might think, what the hell, it's just showing a piece of skin. But it's so much more than that. It's such a big deal to so many people, and I want you to know that if you're in the situation where you are going to go out and show your scars, do it with strength, do it with pride. It might lead to people giving you glances, giving you looks, but if you know that you're doing it for the right reasons, and if you know that you're doing it for the reasons that you want, then that's all that matters, and no one else's opinion matters. I'm literally sending so much love. I literally want to send so much love and like good vibes, and just hug every single one of you that has the strength to go out and show your body as you would. It doesn't matter if you don't want to show your scars, don't show them. If you want to show these scars, show them. That's basically it. It's your body, do what you want with it. And I just wish I could give you all a big hug because I just remember how hard it was for me and how scared I was, and now I'm just not. Now I just get on with it, and it's just, you know, literally. So yeah, I'm gonna love you and leave you here. I think that's all I need to say. I am sorry there wasn't a video up on Monday. Long story. I'm not sure if there'll be a video next Monday because I'm actually in Amsterdam this weekend, but hopefully they will resume next Thursday, so I hope to see you then. But until then, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Subscribe and like if you enjoyed this video, if you found it helpful, and on that note, I'm gonna love you and leave you. I hope you enjoyed. Stay safe and I will see you soon.